Hi Crofton Parish, it's great to be with you this morning. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're coping with the continued strange world in which we live. This morning my job is to talk to you about a couple of things that are going to be happening in the life of the parish and about how everything is going at the moment. Like me, you've probably been listening to the government's briefings this week very carefully on how some of the restrictions that we're currently living under might be eased a little bit. What you need to know is that churches and faith communities are part of the third stage of areas that can be opened up a little bit. And so that means that we don't anticipate any change really to the way that we are doing things before the beginning of July at the earliest. So like theatres and cinemas, assuming that everything continues to get better, there's a possibility that we might be able to reopen at the beginning of July, but it would look very different from how it's been. There would need to be social distancing. We would not be doing things like singing together because we know that's particularly bad for transmission of the virus. So for May and June, we will carry on much as we have been doing with these kind of online gatherings, church at home, with the different things that we're doing. And I will let you know well ahead of time how things might begin to change a little bit in July onwards. However, there is still lots going on that we can all participate in. And one of the big things that's happening is that we are coming up to the season of the year between Ascension and the days leading up to Pentecost Sunday that are called Thy Kingdom Come. Thy Kingdom Come is a national project run by the Church of England that's been running for 4 or 5 years now that we've joined in with every year. And I wanted to explain to you how we are going to participate in Thy Kingdom Come this year. This year, for Thy Kingdom Come, there are 3 things that we are doing that you can join in with. The first thing is particularly for families. The Thy Kingdom Come national movement have produced an app for smartphones, which is a family prayer adventure app, and we would love it if as many families as possible would download it, would explore it. It's what's called an augmented reality app. So it works with the world around you and layers over various activities and mini games that you can be part of. There's a link to an introductory video in this week's Vicar's Letter, which you can follow, where you get to see the Archbishop of Canterbury learning how to use the Family Prayer Adventure app with Gemma from CBeebies. So have a look at that, families. I'd love to know if you've got younger children. I'd love for you to download the app. Let me know what it's like. Have a little bit of fun with it. See if it works. Tell me how you find it. Secondly, we are going to be joining in with this year's Thy Kingdom Come 24/7 wave of prayer. Now, Thy Kingdom Come have partnered with the international prayer organisation 24/7 Prayer to create a week-long, 24-hour, 7-day-a-week wave of prayer. And they're asking churches and individuals to sign up for hour-long slots. So we have signed up for a slot, and we're going to fit it in with our existing pattern of prayer because we're going to be doing it. Our hour-long slot is on Friday the 29th of May at 8 o'clock in the evening. We're going to be doing Friday night prayer the Friday night before Pentecost. And what we'll do is we will have a way of praying together, probably through Facebook Live, for an hour, but for the last 15 minutes we will have our night prayer as we have always been doing. So put that date and time in your diary, Friday the 29th of May, 8 till 9 in the evening. We're going to be having an hour of prayer together as a parish as part of the 24/7 wave of prayer that is a key part of this year's Thy Kingdom Come. As always, we're going to be praying, each of us will be praying for 5 other people who don't know the Lord, for them to come on a journey of faith themselves. We'll be using some of the hand cutouts that we had a couple of weeks ago, and so I'll be asking everybody to draw around their hand or cut out a picture of a hand and just write down the names of 5 people you want to pray for that week. Do you know what? You don't even have to cut out a hand. If you're feeling very rebellious, you can write their names down on your fingers, get tattoos or something. Don't get tattoos, but something like that, so that over that week we are going to be praying for 5 people that are on our hearts, for them to discover the Lord, to know the Lord like we do. So that's how we're going to be joining in with Thy Kingdom Come. It all kicks off next Sunday, the week leading up to Pentecost, and you'll be hearing a little bit more about it during the week. It's just for me to tell you a couple of things that are coming up this week that you might want to join in with. There is a Men's Shed virtual meeting. Beth will give you all the details for that. And as well, on Thursday night, on Ascension Day at 7 o'clock, we will be having our first BCP online Holy Communion. So we've not done one of these before, so I hope that you'll join me at 7 o'clock on Thursday evening this week for an Ascension Day communion service according to the Book of Common Prayer. In the meantime, take care. God bless you. We love you. We're praying for you, and we can't wait until we might be able to see each other in person again. God bless you.